Hunter.
Give it to Hunter. Go
backwards?
Give it to.
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I'm winging
Oh my God! It doesn't matter.
I'm winging it. Dude, winging it's the best way. Winging it's the best way, because that way it comes from the heart. That way it comes from the heart. Shelby.
I've won it for every single.
I've won it.
Shelby.
Shelby. Hunter said he would win.
Shelby. So, like you said, we've like kind of like been acquaintances and like kind of good, like kind of friends like throughout high school. And when you told me that I was on your team, I was so pumped. But then I kind of sat back and thought about it, and I was like, all right, she could hate me by the end of this trip, or we can like become good friends. I don't really know. All right, so either she would end up hating me, or we'd become like better friends. So I was freaking out about that, because I was like, if she hates me, then like Brooke's gonna be mad at me, like everything's gonna go downhill. This trip could be the end of me. But then going into it, like getting to know you better, like opening up around you, like I just realized like how great of a person you are. And okay. And I realized that even and like Shelby, I'm trying to affirm you. I'm trying to affirm you. But then
I'm sorry.
around camp, I really appreciate like, even though like we all knew you were stressed, you like didn't let it get to everyone else. You kind of like held it to yourself and like just like took deep breaths. I know you didn't think it was like that, but like I saw like that. You weren't like frantically running around, like being like, oh my God, we're all like screwed. And I think you're a lot stronger than you think you are, and this trip definitely proved it. And you're just an awesome person.
So Shelby, you know I've loved you for a long time. Oh, you can't hear? You can't hear. I just said, you know I've loved you for a long time. So we've been in small group, and I just have always felt a really nice connection with you. And I'm really proud of you. I just feel like you really...
They can't hear you.
Oh, I'm really proud of her! Because you just really stepped up and did what needed to be done, and I just could tell you cared so much. Like every time I would see you, you'd be planning the next thing, working on the next thing, writing out today's what do we call that? What you did today? When you spoke in Spanish for the dedication, that you really, you put your heart in it, and you were working hard and just kind of going the extra mile. And I appreciate how welcoming you were to everybody, and I appreciate your sharing. Like I knew from sophomore year, I knew like something bad happened, but never knew never knew the extent of it or whatever. And so I really appreciate you coming from your heart, and also like I also have good memories of small groups where you and Libby would debate Christianity and debate religion and God, and I've loved your authentic desire to really have your own relationship with God and really try and own that and understand it. And so I just think you're wonderful, and I'm really proud of you, and I'm glad I was here on your team.
Shelby. So when we were sitting in that circle waiting for waiting to figure out who we were going to lead with, I was honestly freaking out like everybody else. I thought I was going to be like, am I going to get someone like who's too energetic that will just annoy me to no end, and then Evan said Brendan Stryker and Shelby Dern, and I was just like, yes! You have no idea how excited I was. And then later that day we figured out we were kind of like two pieces of the same puzzle with leading. I could stay calm in conflict while you stressed during conflict, and I could see that as soon as we got to Mexico, or actually before we got to Mexico, when you would call me and you're just like, I'm freaking out right now. I'm just freaking out right now. I'm like, Shelby, it's okay. They're just water bottles. She's like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, okay, Shelby, whatever you think is best. And as soon as we got here, you're just like, can I sleep on you? And I was just like, all right, I can see that I'm gonna be the comforter in this situation. So this whole week, I've actually been really glad that I could comfort you when you were stressed, and to just help you whenever you needed help, and I was actually excited for when we were on the bus and we could converse what we're gonna do for that day, because I don't know, It was just awesome. It was great leading with you.
Shelby, I just want to start by saying I love you with all my heart. You're an amazing, amazing girl. I really feel blessed to be on your team and to be able to get close to you, like even in the last couple of days, like yesterday especially, like we talk on the same level. Like I feel like we're already really good friends, and I'm determined to keep it that way. So I'll, like you said, if I ever like need to, I know that I can talk to you about anything, and I know that I can call you whenever, text you whenever, and like you'll know exactly what to say, and you'll be there for me in ways that like I don't even think I needed at that point. And I appreciate it so much, and you are the best leader.
I'm just so glad I got the chance to be on your team, and you're just like a really good leader, even though sometimes you get kind of stressful. But you're good at it, and you know like when you just need to like calm things down. And you're just like a really like sweet girl, and you're really hardworking. Like I know, cause like we did a lot of the slap together, and you just like kept pushing through it, even though it was like really tough.
Shelby, I think like I remember definitely camp with you, and I think it's like a testament. You're the only person from that cabin that I actually remembered, like your name and face. And again, like when I saw you at senior high, I was like, wait, that's Shelby from camp. And I'm so excited that I got to know you over those years. It's with small groups, and like I talked to Tanya a little bit, and she told me that you really wanted to be a leader, and she said that you were so stoked for it, and then you would even like lead a team alone, like by yourself, because you wanted to do it so badly. And I definitely see that like here in Mexico, like you're so good at it. Like you're always working and like always a step ahead. Like on the bus you'd be like writing our prayer for the family like a few days ahead of time, and tried so hard. And I think you really succeeded in all that you tried, and that's just an amazing thing. And also just your ability to open up, like with the testimonies and then at our lunch discussions, and I really appreciate that. And I kind of know now that like I can always come talk to you if I need something, and I'm really like happy to know that we can like support each other forever.
Shelby, you're one of the girls that's been around senior high a lot for all the years, and I've loved watching you and the way that you love the other girls, and you know, you're always full of smiles and hugs for everybody, and could tell how much that you're loved. And you know, when you talk about some of the stuff that you've gone through, it breaks my heart that the enemy can convince great girls like you that there's something wrong with you, because it's so far from the truth. You're so loved. You're smart. You're organized. You're genuine. Just I don't even know where to stop. But so pleased that we were able to lead with you.
Shelbs, you are honestly like one of the most genuinely sweethearted people I've ever met. And I'm so glad I was on your Mexico team this year. It was an absolute blast. Like, despite like the occasional stress things, we got through that and we got the house done. Like, it was so much fun. Like, I'm just so glad that we like got close together. And you shouldn't let anyone tell you what you are, because I think you know what you are, and that's just an awesome girl.
All right, Shelby, going to Mexico, I didn't like. I heard about you, but I didn't like really know you, and I would always say like great things. Like my cousins would say great things about you. Even Mr. No said that I would like fall in love with you. I know. I didn't know what to say to that. I was like, oh, okay. And I mean, I love you. You're awesome. And you think I'm joking, but like I'm serious. I'm not gonna have a better girl team leader, and I know I'm not. And even when he did stress out, I got a kick out of it. It was funny. I enjoyed it, and I'm so glad that you were able to like share and open up throughout this whole week, and you really inspire me.
Shelbs, you are one of a kind, and I mean, I don't even know where to start with how amazing you are and how blessed I feel to be on your team, and like just how you handled this whole week. I mean, I think as a leader, I could imagine it'd be pretty stressful, like walking up to a campsite and seeing what we have to work with, and right then knowing like
there's no way we can get this house finished. And you kept us so motivated and just planted the idea that we're there for a different purpose, and that was such a gift to all of us. And just like even doing affirmations, watching how like you look at people and you can just see love, and you just like ooze love, and I think that also correlates to your relationship with Christ. And just like as a younger girl, you've given me such an example as someone to look up to and someone that I want to be when I'm older, because you like ooze love, you ooze Christ, you know who you are, and you're proud of yourself. And you know, all of us go through rocky patches, and just seeing how you've been able to conquer that and see like, you know, you love yourself, and that shows in how much you love us. So thank you for that.
Shelby, so I was so happy to find out you were my leader, and you've just been like so amazing. You and Brendan are the best leaders I've ever had by far, because like, I don't know, it's something about you. You're just like so like pure and like loving, and like when I talk to you, it's like you like truly mean everything you say, and you know exactly what to say. And like what Lauren said, when you like look at everyone like around here, it's just like you're really like, I don't know, you just look so like loving, and I don't know, you're just super nice. And you've handled like I've been like trying to see like what it would be like to be a leader next year. And so like I've been like trying to see if I'd be able to do it, and then like watching you, like you're just such a great role model, and you're able, I think you're the reason that like all of us feel like this is such a family, because you kind of like you handle it in like you're not too like crazy, but you're not too like shy, and you're just like in the middle, and it's like perfect. And like if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have the same experience that I've had.
Shelby, you're probably one of the best girl leaders I could have asked for. This week has been just spectacular, getting to know you. When we were trying to fix that wall, I thought it was hilarious, because like you had one of your mini panic attacks, and I don't know, I don't know, the way like I can make fun of you and the way you take it, I find it hilarious, and I'm glad like you can take it that way, because that probably will never stop. Yeah, and I like the way that you may have like thought you freaked out. I think it's productive to us, because like we can like understand how serious you're taking this, and like how serious you take Mexico. So I think like it even just made us work harder. Like I don't think it was a freak out. I think it's just like, all right guys, like it's time to focus. So I mean, I think your leadership skills are just outstanding, and like you were just the kindest person. I mean, you treated everyone just like a family, and like I guess I could call you my sister just because of our back and forth, like just bickering, I guess. So, thank you for an outstanding week.
Thanks, guys.
Can we toss our